Okay, we are now live. Uh, I would usually look at chat through the computer while doing something like this, but I'm going to use my phone. Hello. Uh, Sorry if my voice is a little bit rough. I'm currently like, I currently just got over a lot of stuffy nose. Okay, apparently my phone does not want to work. So I'll chat from the computer. But as you can probably see, today we are playing Pokemon Violet. I decided to pause it since there's a huge opening cutscene. Uh, Not really much else to say, so I'll just get into it. Now, quick warning, the first little bit of this game will be me just spamming A, as the first little bit is boring, very boring, and it the game's more exciting after you get past all the dialogue. A lot of open world. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. I'm not really what else to say. Sure, what else to say. Again, it is just a bunch of spamming A while we wait for the first while to get done. We will, however, be completing the entire game. Maybe eventually the DLC once that fully releases. But yeah. I wish there was a way I could skip some of the cutscenes. The second one, me? What do you mean is that? I have. I don't know what you guys are seeing. Actually, let me try this again. But yeah. Not sure what you mean by is that second one me. Okay. Whew. Well, I guess I'm just going to be talking to you guys while I spam A through the first, what would be hour of the game. But I don't have that amount of time. Yeah. I remember playing this game on like one of the first weeks it was released. And just being amazed. No, I don't think it counts the, you, watching your stream. If it does, then I'd be very confused. Because a lot of the time he'll have one person in chat and it'll only say one person is watching. Whew. Man. Again, sorry if my voice is nasally. Just getting over, like, rough patch with my throat. Whew. But yeah. This is honestly one of my favorite Pokemon games. I can't ever record my favorite though because I don't have the correct materials to actually like display the capture for stream or a video. Ooh. Yeah. I'm happy to finally be playing this though. The playthrough will probably get better later on as my throat and nose and like just my general face gets better from being sick the entire time. Yeah. One of these days I'm going to do a blind playthrough on stream of some sort of game. Because all the games I play now, I've experienced multiple times. Or at least once before. Yeah. I just want to know how many people in chat actually have played Pokemon before. Because it's one of my favorite game series ever. I am seeing there's a little bit of lag on the stream though. You used to play Pokemon? Yeah, I've heard, like, a lot of the original games are a lot better. But I think they did an excellent job with this one. Yeah. As soon as I see the 3 starters in a game, most of the time I'm able to tell you immediately, like, that's the one I'd pick, even if I've never seen them before. Yeah. With all sorts of remakes coming out, it's gone in order of, like, first it was Fire Red and Leaf Green, then Heart Gold and Soul Silver, then Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, then Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. My favorite games are Black and White, and based on the pattern, I'm thinking there may be a Black and White remake sometime soon, which I would love. Ooh. See. Like, the one I'd choose out of these 3 is definitely the Fuecoco, the fire type one for this generation. because I just like him a lot better than the other two, especially the duck. What's my favorite Pokemon? Uh, it's something from Generation 1. For a while it was Pikachu, which I still love Pikachu, but I don't think it's my favorite anymore. Uh, Bulbasaur is definitely one of my favorites. Um, hmm. I think if I had to choose, I'd say something along the lines of Bulbasaur or Lucario's a pretty good one. But something Bulbasaur or hmm. No, actually, this is a sign. If I can't think of another one, then I think my favorite is just Bulbasaur. I honestly don't think he gets enough love. He is outshined by the other two starters in his generation. Yeah. Lucario is pretty cool though. See, which one of these three would you guys pick? Because, of course, as you can probably tell, these are the starters of the generation. Okay. Yeah. The cat? Yeah, that was Axe's pick. He still hasn't made it past the first like dialogue bit because it has been very long. Uh, okay. Yeah. Again, I'm just gonna choose the fire dino. This guy's really good for the first two gens, as they're both weak to fire, but he's not good for the first things of most everything else. Okay, chat. This is where I'm gonna let you guys decide what's the nickname for this little guy. Only things I ask is it be good for family friendly name and it not be something just out of the ballpark from nowhere. Yeah. Okay. Guess that's the name for our starter. I'm not really sure where that name comes from. Well, here we go. The Chunky Boy. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can do something to sort of like help my nose stay unclogged during the stream. I'm just gonna keep spamming A in the other room while I get it. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure if I press, yep, if I press ZR, we can take him out of the Pokeball. Okay, let's do our first battle. Hello. You came in just in time for our first battle. And well, not really much else to say. I don't know if you've ever played Pokemon, but battling very simple. Well, once you get the hang of it, it's very simple. You and your opponent both have a certain amount of Pokemon. It depends on which Pokemon you choose to catch. Your opponent has a set amount, like our rival Nimona has one Pokemon. And it's grass type, so we're just gonna hit it with some fire, and it's gonna die here in about 5 seconds. Play Pokemon. Okay. Pokemon Black and White is one of my favorite games ever. Who would pick, Alakazam or Charizard to fight game? I'd pick Charizard, because Alakazam is very weak to... Alakazam is very weak to Ghost type, and while it would help with the Poison type part of Gengar, it would cancel out to where it'd only be neutral. While Charizard is got... Well, I guess it... Is it Flying type? I know in the original it was still just pure fire. But, yeah, I'd pick Charizard. Absolute powerhouse. Against... Geez. I'm trying to think of whose name would be similar to G's. Maybe you're talking about N, if you said you played Pokemon White. Yeah. I think my first Pokemon game was probably, I guess, Sun, Ultra Sun. And that was a pretty good one. I didn't care too much for Sword and Shield. It was good, but just didn't feel as good as other stuff. Yeah. The champion is always very rough. Had a Hydreigon who... Oh my god. Yeah. Hydreigon is extremely powerful. He's what falls into Gestis. Yes, that was it. Gestis was the final thing. I think I won because I had full restores. But man, the Elite Four for that game took me forever. Yeah. It really shouldn't have, though, because I could have just beat the game really easily. Yeah, Hydreigon, I can see how you lost, because he was Hydreigon is is a pseudo legendary. I think it was for Gen 3? Wait, no. I guess Sword and Shield is good to know. But yeah. It might have been Generation 5. But you always should use a pseudo legendary. Like this guy down here. Both of these two are pseudo legendaries, or I guess little pseudo legendaries. I don't know whether to get the pseudo legendary for this game. Oh, the quest must be outside, or if it's for a different one. Because towards the end of the Pokédex, you can see they have like all the different pseudo legendaries. Yeah, Gible is amazing. Pseudo legendary for Gen 4. Extremely good. And one of the cutest Pokemon I've ever seen. I guess here's the thing. I want to play this game, but I also want to do a thing, sort of like the Twitch plays Pokemon thing, to where chat gets to decide most of it, but I don't know how to let chat control the game in this. What type of Pokemon would Freddy Fazbear have? That's an interesting one that I think. I'm pretty sure it'd be ghost type because, you know, dead child and all. Or the spirit of a dead child. Yeah. I'm gonna try not to get too over leveled during this, because I don't want to sweep everything. Ghost and... I guess that's a... Ghost and Steel's a pretty good one. Ghost and Steel's a pretty good one. Try to think. I'm gonna search up if there's any Ghost Steel types, because I can't remember any. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait for more people to join, because we don't know if more people are gonna join. But I am definitely happy to finally be playing the game. Aegislash? I didn't know that was a ghost type. I thought it was psychic type. Okay. We're just gonna... Yeah. See, the reason I don't expect the stream to get too many viewers is there's a low amount of people that usually... Well, the more often you stream, the more YouTube will recommend your streams to other people. I haven't streamed in a week. YouTube isn't gonna suggest me to any... Well, to really any new people. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna give Lechonk a nickname because, while I do like Lechonk, I used him on my first playthrough. A, he's not very good. Like, really not that good. He is supposed to be one of the basic Pokemon. And I just want to use different Pokemon. Okay. Well, now that we are in this first area, my plan is to, like, catch as many Pokemon as I can. Because at one point I do want to complete the Pokédex. I just know that will probably not ever happen unless I can find someone that will trade with me from Scarlet version. Because there's lots of Scarlet specific Pokemon. Namely the Legendary. Okay. I guess we could... If I end up using another pig Pokemon, we could call it Pig Patch, but... Sure. If you send me a list of all the Pokemon you had in it. Round's a pretty good move. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Lilligant. Okay. Archeops. It's a pretty good one. Also, Pokemon are always pretty powerful. Seismitoad. It's pretty good. Okay. Got the Hoppip. I'm pretty sure we now have all the Route 1 Pokemon. Wait. Galvantula. I used Galvantula a lot too. Okay. I'm gonna collect the items real quick before we run on up ahead. Crocodile. Yeah. From what can tell you, all of the Pokemon you've told me so far are pretty good. Samurott is your son. Okay. So you have a pretty good spread of types. I've never used Lilligant. Not just in Pokemon Black and White, but I've just never used Lilligant in general. But can tell you, literally everyone else on that list I've actually have an experience with, or at least know it's a good Pokemon. Like Archeops, pretty sure that's the fossil Pokemon of the generation. That and one other thing. It was, oh yeah, the Tortuga was the other fossil. Good. Okay. So Lilligant is a healer. Well, that's pretty good to know. I personally don't think I've used too many healers before because of just the fact that, and the thunderstorm alarms are going off. Okay. But as I was saying, most of the time I just use items and don't really worry about the healing moves, unless it's something like Giga Drain, because those things do massive damage and heal you. I do have to. Yeah, Archeops was OP. I don't know if it's just my experience, but Sigilyph, it's like a flying psychic type. That thing kicked the butts of my entire team during my first in battle and second. Basically, anytime I saw it, it was a huge nuisance to me. So I figured either I just really sucked, or that thing was pretty good. After well, can YouTube recommended me your stream? Well, YouTube recommended you my streams. Well, welcome. I don't usually do Pokemon. There it is. Let's try to search for one. Not gonna use it, but I'm gonna fill up the Pokédex at some point. Honestly, most of the time I play Ultimate Custom Nights, like Five Nights at Freddy's or Minecraft. This is a first. But I am very glad to do it. Lilligant Yeah, that's why I figure most grass types can learn Giga Drain and stuff like that. If there's like a rock ground type and you have Giga Seismitoad, that thing's like 4 times weak to grass, and if you use Giga Drain on it, it's basically just dead. That or Solar Beam. Okay. Let's put a lot of these Pokemon in the box. So yeah. I guess I'll save real quick. Yeah. Let's. I don't remember much about the opening of the game because I really just ran through it and didn't really care about what was happening. Yeah. This is... Nope. Okay, I'll just say what I was thinking first. This is probably one of the longest openings to any Pokemon game, because most of the time they'll just say, here's your starter, here's how to catch Pokemon in battle, and you can do the rest. Yeah. Nemona should be... I really have no clue what would happen. I guess that would be a cool idea, though. Have like a UCN style game, but it's also sort of like UCN plus Smash Brothers, to where there's a bunch of people from all different game series in like a Five Nights at Freddy's style game. But yeah, every time I've played this game, I've been either stuffy like I am now or sick, which is kind of funny when you think about it. Also, kind of stinks. Yeah, I remember last year, like midway through the school year, I had a really bad sore throat. Like it would not go away for a week. And even then, I'd have to get like prescribed medicine. But I remember I was too sick to do school. I'm homeschooled, so that was really up to my mom, and she just thought, you can't do it. I couldn't talk at all. Like, what little things I could say would be if I took, like, a cough drop or something, I'd be able to talk for, like, 5 minutes afterwards. Sorry for the... It's okay, it's all good. It was only temporary. But I remember just sitting in there, and the thing I did all week was watch Pokemon YouTubers and play Pokemon Violet. Well, Freddy Fazbear, man. That would be a pretty funny thing. I'm wondering if I should play a FNAF fan game. That's Ultimate Custom Night, but instead of just 50, there's like 500 animatronics. It is pure chaos. Have a 520 mode. Was it Ultra Custom Night? Huh. This is another thing I'm searching up. FNAF Ultimate Custom Night. Yeah, it's Ultra Custom Night. You're correct. I am definitely going to be playing that game someday on stream, probably. Now we just have a slow paced walk through this pretty cool looking cave. I forgot that you even see the Mona at this point. Favorite FNAF song? Uh, Probably either Demolition Inevitable, like the song from the end of the Sister Location Custom Night, or the DJ Music Man from Security Breach. Had that song stuck in my head all day. The weird thing about this area is that you reach it early on and there's like that Houndoom up there. That's like level 60. And you're probably expecting for every other thing in here is going to be level 60. If I fight this Yungoos, even later in the game, it's like level 2. That okay. Oh, I've never really listened to any FNAF fan songs. I'm surprised by that. Because I'm sure there's lots of good ones I'm just missing out on. Yeah. After a stream, I may check some of them out and see if there's any that I like. But for now, I don't have an answer to what's my favorite of those songs. Okay. Yeah. I never really had an idea of what team I'm gonna bring into this series. Vincent. Okay, I'll listen to those later. I'll see if those are good. Or if I like those. Pretty sure a song being good is like personal opinion of people. Okay. Hmm. Wouldn't it be? Uh, I forget what you're supposed to do. Oh, you're just supposed to lose. Doesn't even show the animation of your health going down. It just says you're dead. There we go. There's the lizard boy. Have I mentioned how much I love this legendary Pokemon? It's one of my favorites. You know, the funny thing, uh, I guess mute your stream for a little bit if you don't know what, like, the story of this game. And yes, I agree with you, Violet is better than Scarlet. But there's Pokemon coming from the future. This isn't really even a legendary. Because this is just a future version of a Pokemon from this game called Cyclizar. So I'd really like to see some stuff like the future form of Mewtwo. Because I'm pretty sure that would be a goated Pokemon. Hey, Normal B. Says you're a moderator. Huh. Well, I'm gonna trust that probably one of my other moderators gave you mod, so. Either there and just complete. Oh! Oh, you changed your. Okay, that makes so much more sense than what I was thinking. Okay. Hello. Now I know. I was confused there for a moment. Yeah, I think I know who you are. Like I know you're like that you used to be here. Yeah, the yeah, I remember Mr. Seps, or I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. But yes, I do remember you. Yeah, the wrench thing does mean you're a mod. Well, it does mean someone's a mod. Uh, yeah. I'm pretty sure you've been to a lot of streams. I'm not sure. I think you only haven't been to streams recently because I've either had Wi-Fi problems or I just haven't been streaming. But yeah, I remember you've come to multiple streams. Yeah, a few more to 100. It's an exciting milestone. Yeah. Okay, so the strategy here is just I have the Pokemon to defeat it. He has a squirrel and a rock. So it should be pretty easy. Oh wait, no, he doesn't even have the other Pokemon. It's just the Squovette at the moment. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna spam around until he's done. FNAF movie? At first I wasn't excited because there's been a history of either a video game movie is good or it's bad. And Mario movie and Sonic movie were good. The old Mario movie from like the 80s. And I think there's another one. But I saw the trailer and I think that I would love to see it. It looks so good. Blumhouse and Scott did a great job with are doing a great job with it. Just gotta wait till October to actually be able to go to theaters. Or, I guess, even watch it on Peacock. See, what did I say at the beginning of the stream? We are like an hour in, and I haven't even been reading the dialogue. And we haven't even passed the tutorial. Didn't watch it? You definitely should watch the FNAF movie. It is pretty. They made Bonnie blue. Well, I don't think that's a sadly thing because Bonnie is supposed to be blue. It's just in the games he's canonically aged to where it looks more like a purple. Because every newer iteration of Bonnie, like Rockstar Bonnie, Toy Bonnie, I guess those are the only like fresh versions of Bonnie that we see. But yeah, those are the only times we ever see. Well, those are when we see Bonnie in the true blue form. And whenever it's supposed to be aged and withered, it's always purple, like FNAF 1 Bonnie, Withered Bonnie, and Nightmare Bonnie. Yeah. Yeah. See, the only thing that's been holding me back from playing FNAF is like buying the games. Because I don't like to spend a lot of money on games. And my birthday's coming up. So I'm probably going to like use some of the money from my birthday to get something, well, to get like the first 5 FNAF games, as the rest are free, or for a VR thing, or with Security Breach. Yes, it is only $4 on Steam, so it's not like I'd be making like a huge $30 commitment. But I don't know why, I've just always been hesitant to actually buy the games. Although one of these days I will play them on stream. You'll buy it this week? I'll probably buy it within the next few weeks myself. Yeah, for now, I guess we are catching all of the Pokemon. So now to get to a huge bump in the road, having to catch the Pokemon that the only one we're using is weak to. May not be a problem if they only use Tail Whip. I guess I'm just gonna try to throw a Pokeball right now. Yeah, I'm not sure like what the order he'll play them in is. Yeah, FNAF 2 is pretty good. I'm pretty sure it's still a low price. My phone will not shut up about this thunderstorm warning. I don't really care because I'm inside, of course. But, yeah. FNAF, a YouTuber, spelled FUHNAFF, has been doing... well, is apparently doing a marathon stream. Well, not marathon stream, because it's gonna be over multiple days. It's like 18 years. Okay. So if you couldn't tell by my accent, I live in America. So I don't know how much 18 euros is. I'm gonna guess for you guys that's like the equivalent of paying $18. But I'm pretty sure here in America it's also like only $7. Same with like the first FNAF. Don't quote me on that though, because I have not really looked at pricing. Yeah. I definitely recommend going and watching those streams, because yesterday he did FNAF 1. Today, if he's going in game order, then he'll be doing FNAF 2. It's like an hour stream. They're pretty good. Pretty close. Well, if it is close to $18, I have to say that is very expensive for FNAF. Yeah. Here in America, $7 has become the equivalent of like what used to be $1 due to inflation. Okay, that's why I was pretty sure about. I think it's all been about probably $5 to $8. Hold on, I never knew that was... I never knew that was a thing. There's a move that transforms the enemy into a water type. Sorry, my train of thought just got interrupted immediately, but... I completely forgot that was a thing. Well, I've never seen that. I'll go back to what I was saying, but I never noticed that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like the prices of FNAF was always like less than $10. FNAF 6 and Ultimate Custom Night were free. And then you get to Help Wanted, and it was like $30, which is a huge price difference. But I guess it is kind of worth it. Oh wait, no, I thought that was a Marie. That's one of these things. I'll just Ember and move on. Yeah. And then the security breach was like $30. The DLC is gonna be free. Which, I'm thinking the DLC being free is like sort of Scott and Steelwool apologizing. Yeah, FNAF 6 is free on Steam. On mobile, it's still like $3 like the rest of them. But on Steam, Ultimate Custom Night and FNAF 6 are both free. Both free. Now, I'm gonna take a detour from what I was saying. This is a Pokemon that I've wondered if I should use on my team. So I'm gonna give it up to you guys. Should I use the Paldean Wooper? And if so, what would you want the nickname to be? Do you know I'm Reese? I do not know that person. Or I'm gonna guess it's a person based off of the username. Or I think he's a user. Use it? Okay. So, what should I nickname it, chat? Yeah. From what I can tell, it's definitely got good typing. Because the one of the only things Poison is weak to, besides Psychic, is covered by the ground. It will be pretty weak to water types, so we'll still have no combo for that. Okay, I'll add I am Reese to the list of people to check out. Yeah. Now, again, before I continue on the conversation of what we were doing, I'm gonna let you guys suggest nicknames. If there's more than one suggestion, I'll pick my favorite. Name it Freddy? Okay. Unless anyone else comes in chat in just a moment, Freddy will be the name of our Wooper. Okay. At the moment... Okay, the entire page just reloaded and I was a little bit concerned for a moment. But I'm not seeing anything, so Freddy it is. We now have Freddy the Paldean Wooper. Wait. Okay. There's Igglybuff down there. Oh, there's Choodle right here. Okay. Capture this thing. I should probably do so. You're installing Pizza System? Yeah. I was surprised when I heard it was free. I knew Ultimate Custom Night was, because it was Scott's thank you project to the community after the entire, like, the rest of FNAF, what I call FNAF Phase 1 was said and done. And then, of course, we had stuff like the Help Wanted and AR and stuff like that. Huh. See, I've never, like, sat in the bathtub. I've always taken showers, or at least I have recently. But I don't mind showers. Luckily, we have some money from. I accidentally did that. Stream froze. Oh, the stream. Hold on, did the stream freeze? Oh my god. Hold on. One moment. Stream froze. Okay. OBS has decided to just stop. What is this? I'm not gonna end the broadcast. Okay. What's happening? Should be connecting to the stream. Why the heck is the stream frozen? Hold on. Still says. I'm going to check my phone just to make sure it's frozen on there too, and it's not just. Oh my god, it is frozen. Oh no. I don't know if you guys can still hear me. I'm depositing Choodle and Ralts in the box. Caught those two after stream froze. I'm going to end the stream. No, I'm gonna put in chat real quick. Just in case you guys can't hear me.